Getting guys, welcome to the Phiri Football Channel African Edition. Welcome to the second episode of the chain of series I'm going to do over this season. Yes guys, so we're going to talk about the first week of the Premier League. I'm going to preview it. I'm going to talk about what I expect from the Premier League, from the Zambian Super League, sorry. And as well as how I see the season ending. So I'm going to give you the top six and the bottom three, the teams that will be relegated. So let's dive into it. So, as we talk about the preview of the Premier League, the first week was amazing. The football was electric. Everyone played at their best. I'm going to talk about some notable teams, Liverpool and Leeds, Arsenal and Chelsea, including Wolves game. I feel when we talk about the Liverpool match, Leeds have come with intention. Marcelo Bielsa, if I've totally shattered that name, I'm sorry, but Marcelo Bielsa has come with intention. You know, the Premier League needs intense intensity, and you have to play at your level best. And they brought it to Liverpool at Anfield. You know, they managed to score 3 goals away from home. Despite them losing that match, we could tell that Leeds are here to stay, and I do see Leeds ending in the top half of the table. Not necessarily above top 6, but you know, maybe 10 or 9th. Arsenal started on a good note. Arteta is a really talented coach, as I thought. I was really afraid when he left Man City. I said, okay, this guy's gonna head us all, but no. But anyway, Arsenal played a really good game. The notable star was definitely Willian. I hope he's not gonna hit Chelsea. Oh, before I go any too far, yes, guys, I got myself a new jersey. Right here, the Blues. I'll be shining with this, not all the time, but you know, yeah. As in England, this is the team I support. Okay, just to let you know again, this is my home. This is my club. I love these guys to the death of me. So, yeah. Speaking of, we'll talk about the Chelsea game. Our first game was a game of two halves, to be honest. Brighton really brought it to us, and they were so attacking and they were so intense. It really made me think that this could be the season we could have a surprise. Not a Leicester type of season, but you know, something different. This is what we need for the Premier League, I feel. For clubs to be much stronger, to show that they're not just there to escort teams like the way Liverpool won last season, you know, all the way to the end with 30 something points difference. You know, we should all be neck and neck. That's good for football, and I think it will take us really far, the English, you know. So done with that, you know. Back to the Chelsea game. I'm sorry. The game was a game of two halves. Brighton really brought it in the first half, but Super Frank, you know, probably told the boys some few things in the second half, at the halftime, and in the second half they brought it back. Though I think they have time to improve. I wouldn't be too harsh on Chelsea because, despite them being my club, they haven't had enough time to train together, and there's some new signings. They have to gel well with the team. The Wolves game was really good. I appreciate how Wolves came. I really thought Wolves would lose the game, they would bottle it, but you know, Wolves have shown their intention and they want to keep fighting to come up, and I think it will pay off. Maybe this season, because you know it's a round ball, we cannot be too sure what's going to happen. So we'll probably wait till mid season to see how far they'll go. Now I'm going to talk about the Zambian Super League. Yes, what I'm expecting from the Zambian Super League this season is a bit more professionalism from FAS themselves, and I would like to see clubs show more intention. They should show the desire to win things, okay? Particularly in international football. I feel Zambia is so dull. They just want to be there, but they don't want to contend. In the past, Zesco have done it a few times, but you know, when they get to the semi-finals, I don't see that hunger and drive to go to the final. Okay, I would really like to see a Zambian team get to the final and win it. It will be a proud nation. Maybe my team, Wankana, you know, I can be biased about this because you know I love that club. Yeah. So to the final talk of our day, I'm going to talk about how I see the season, the Premier League ending. Okay. Um, I'm going to give you the first six and I'll give you the bottom three. So I'll start six up, okay? And in sixth position, I see Leicester City. The way they slowed down towards the end of last season really showed that the team needs quality, and losses of Ben Chilwell was really going to hurt them. But I know that their striker in what's his name? Wow, number 9. I'll remember that later. Is going to pull them through. And in fifth position, I see Arsenal. Arsenal have a blend of youth and experience, and I think that's going to help them move forward for the season. And maybe soon, in the long run, with the experience that they'll have with Arteta, Arsenal can become a really big team again. They'll win trophies and no longer be the fourth team. I see this happening, and it's going to be good for them because it's been a long time since they won the Premier League, to be honest. In fourth position, I see Manchester United ending there. They have really good attacking players, have a solid midfield. In defense, not so much, to be honest. I feel Maguire is good, but he needs someone of high quality to be next to him. Okay, Wan-Bissaka is completely amazing. On the left, I'm not sure who United want to get, because I thought they were going to get this boy from Real Madrid, but it looks like Spurs are going to get him. But they can work with Shaw and Williams to move forward. But maybe Maguire needs a new partner, someone who's more solid than Lindelof. You might never know. Maybe Lindelof can bring his A game back to this season. Let's just stay tuned. And maybe they need one more attacking player. I feel Jadon Sancho will suit them really well. When that happens, they will really close the gap between themselves, Liverpool and Man City. They'll bring it closer, okay, to fight for the title. We already saw last season they beat Man City and gave Liverpool a good run. So let's just wait. In third position, I see none other than... I know as a Chelsea fan I should be aiming for the title with our new players and all, but I think it's going to be too soon, because first off, these players have to get to know where each one moves and how they move and the position. So the team has to gel first. They need the chemistry this season for them to maybe later on contest for the title. I think the signings are just there to close the gap between us and the top teams, between Chelsea and Man City and Liverpool, to bring it to maybe drop it to maybe 5 points, because last season I think Chelsea was behind by 39 points, and that was too much. That's too much for a winning team to be behind. For Chelsea to be behind a winning team, we've won the Premier League a number of times, and Chelsea is not a team that escorts other clubs to the end. We're supposed to contest for the title. In second position, I see Liverpool. Okay, Liverpool have made no signings except a left back this season, and I don't think that's enough, honestly. My main worry is in Firmino and probably maybe someone in the midfield. They're a good team, let's not get that wrong, but Firmino he's not a natural number 9. They need a natural born number 9 to play in that position, and Firmino doesn't cut it for me. And we saw against Leeds that, imagine if Leeds are giving them that much pressure, what's Man City going to do? Okay, Pep is a really intelligent coach. I bet he's got everything lined out for them. So I do see them dropping out this season, maybe not by a huge margin like they did, but Man City is going to win the title. That's who's number 1 in this list. I see Man City ending the season as top team in the Premier League. Pep's going to win his 3rd Premier League trophy, and that's how it's going to go. So in third position, the first team I see, in the 20th position, the team I see leaving the table is Fulham. I'm not convinced by Fulham anyhow, because in any way or form, Coming to the Premier League was pure luck. It wasn't as how Leeds came through. Um, I see them being really terrible this season. I think the next game's against Leeds. They're definitely going to lose that game. I see West Ham falling out. Reasons being, Moyes is not a bad coach, but that team isn't a team that can fight and contest to stay in the Premier League. I feel maybe they need some more recruitment up front and maybe someone in midfield and a defender as well to help them stay up. But if that won't be the case, I do see them falling out of the Premier League. And in 18th position, I see West Brom. West Brom is not a bad team. There's nothing wrong with them, but I don't see West Brom staying in the Premier League this season. They're probably just here to sightsee and go back. So I just want to say a big shout out to Betway. Without your great odds, I wasn't gonna get this jersey. I won some cash and I quickly got myself a jersey, and I'm sure you guys are going to give me great odds for the rest of the season for me to get more jerseys like the Nkana one, maybe Madrid. I would like to get the United and Arsenal jerseys as well, because I'm not only biased about one club, okay? I'm a football fan and I love football. Football is my life, and I think football will be there forever. So, big shout out to Betway. Anyway, please like, subscribe, and tell a friend, tell your dad, tell your mom to tell her friends and everybody. Okay, so please put a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, share, tell everyone. Peace.